This seagull got caught on a hook and couldn't do anything at all. How good that these folks came to the rescue in time. They performed a whole surgical operation, and the bird is going to live.
Vegan, 'cause we want to stay young and healthy.
With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace. Etc.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize your blessings at home, work, and anywhere.
All of you should try to set up your telephone. You go onto the site called suprememastertv.com/max or folia, poacher, Livia. Then you can set up your computer or even your handy smartphone without SIM into 40 quadrillion screens of Supreme Master Television. The dots are very, very small, but there are 40 quadrillion screens behind them. And if you have several no SIM phones set up on that, then it's a lot.
Other inventive ways to multiply the 40 quadrillion Supreme Master TV screens. When you go to www.suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the 1 + 3 times max button to see one big screen of Supreme Master TV Live that you can watch and listen to as usual, together with 3 smaller screens of 40 quadrillion each. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The offline button downloads the video to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without internet connection. The NX Max button shows many screens of 40 quadrillion for super multiplied blessings. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, to bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
To utilize this tool free of charge, please visit suprememastertv.com/max or youtube.com/@folia999/streams.
Don't be vegan. They won't thank you, your children. They'll just burn in the inferno of the new normal weather.
We saw the earth burn in Australia. If this crisis remains unchecked, who knows? The whole world might be next.
如果我们不加以控制这个问题的话，上海在未来几十年会被淹没的。
You have the power to help. Children like me have a future.
The hopes of 1 billion children are in your hands.
Rescue them now by turning to be vegan.
please try your best to save the earth. Don't disappoint us.
We now invite you to watch the next part of this uplifting lecture titled Compassion for the Overseas or Vietnamese Refugees Longing for a Home, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on June 18, 1992 in New Jersey, USA.
For decades, Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, has illuminated our world with her divine teachings. A fully enlightened master, she imparts the Kuan Yin method of meditation to those desiring to immediately discover the God nature within to achieve in one lifetime eternal liberation from the cycle of transmigration. The Kuan Yin method has been practiced by all enlightened masters, such as the worshipped world-honored one Shakyamuni Buddha, vegan, the worshipped Son of God Jesus Christ, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Confucius, vegetarian, the venerated Lord Krishna, vegetarian, the venerated master and philosopher Lao Tzu, vegan, the venerated Lord Mahavira, vegan, the beloved prophet Muhammad, vegetarian, peace be upon him, Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, vegetarian, and many more. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, emphasizes that if we always remember God, render selfless service to others, and follow the laws of the universe, we will reach our highest potential as humans and truly understand our purpose on Earth. An extraordinary living example of compassion, she lovingly and regularly sends material and financial assistance to refugees, the homeless, natural disaster victims, and others needing relief. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, receives love and recognition from various organizations, media, governments, individuals, and many awards, such as the 2006 Gusi Peace Prize, considered the Nobel Peace Prize of the East, the World Spiritual Leadership Award in 1994, the Mahavir Award in 2008, February 22nd and October 25th, both proclaimed as the Supreme Master Ching Hai Day, an honorary citizen of the United States, etc., and has been honored throughout the years with numerous other awards and accolades for her outstanding philanthropic and humanitarian deeds. etc. We apologize for not being able to show many other awards and honors for lack of space and time. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, respectfully thank all special individuals, organizations, leaders, and governments for all your genuine, loving, ongoing support. May heaven bless you forevermore. We, the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association members, are also sincerely grateful for your expressive kindness. Wishing you the best. A true voice for our beautiful animal friends, Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, promotes the peaceful, loving, plant-based diet and envisions, with humanity's awakening to the sacredness of all life, a tranquil and glorious all-vegan world, where people of both animal and human kingdoms live in respectful harmony. Her initiatives included alternative living flyer distribution, the international vegan restaurants Loving Hut, vegan food companies, vegan fur products, Supreme Master Television, as well as writing and speaking to influential government and media leaders, participating in televised conferences on climate change, etc. Whether we're aware of it or not, her efforts have had an enormous influence on global awareness of the animal people-friendly lifestyle and how this benevolent way can bring lasting peace among nations while saving our planet from climate change and disasters.
So I was thinking this afternoon when you started to stream into this place, I was thinking, oh, it would be better to be a governor or to be something like that, political head. And you govern and people know all about you and, respect you, but you don't have to take the bitter part of it. Like, see people every day and entertain them and make your house become a public hotel, free of charge, I was thinking, no wonder everyone likes to be a political leader, It's very lucrative. And nobody likes to become master because it's lots of business, I was saying, cái gì đó? Lỗ vốn á. Lỗ vốn thì anh nói là gì à? Loss of profit, yes. No profit, yes. Loss of profit even, it's not no profit. If you have no profits, it's okay. But if you lost profit, it's troublesome. Nobody likes to do this kind of business. You see, that's why the master job people seldom take. Well, there are some who take this business, but they're not experts. That happens also. But I don't see how people like this. I don't know how they like it. Even the unenlightened master, I don't know how they like it. Huh? They cannot like it, I don't know how people like this kind of job. So anyhow, this morning I wanted to be a president or a governor or a king, instead of a master. Then you don't have to take care of people personally like this, You're in the palace and everybody knows about it, and that's it. Finished. It's difficult to see them. It's very difficult to see any political leader. Even if you're famous and you're well-known, you're wealthy, it's not easy to see them. And that's the best part of being a political leader. Yes. The hardest time is election time. You have to ride from one place up to another and kiss many people. Hugging too many babies. And, that can be tiring, yeah? And shaking hands, It could be tiring. But then after that, you're finished. You can relax and enjoy, yeah? And have all the palace for yourself. Because this morning I was here alone. Not alone, with all the monks and just a few people. And we had a walk around the places, and we sat where we wanted and talk nonsense while we wanted. And it was so nice, you know. The whole place was quiet and beautiful, and we had nice time. So I thought, that's nice, it's nice. I wish you were not here. When you go on holiday, you always write a postcard and say, wish you were here. But I would write, say, wish you weren't here. Well, I was a little bit scared before I met you, but now I met you, it's over. So my fear is over. Sometimes you have to face the fear, you know, and then it's over. Yes, you don't think the master has no fear and no struggle. I was struggling upstairs. Yes, I was struggling to decide whether to eat first or to see you first. That was a big business for me. And then I was struggling to see whether, you know, to come out in the daytime or just to come at night. I was struggling between sleeping, you know, enjoying and coming to see people. Because I was afraid that maybe some of you will leave before evening and have no chance to see me, and you may complain. Anyone left before? No, huh? Yes, that's good. So that's my struggle. You have your struggles and I have mine. You see, each one has something. So don't complain. I have a lot of struggle, especially for you. Sometimes, like I struggle whether to go to the United States or not, or to go around the world or not, to see you or not. I know many of you like to see me, but I know that I don't like to go. I hate traveling. You know that, huh? And also, I was just tired after the Asian tour and I had to rest. But anyhow, when I'm here, I feel also nice. Yeah. Also nice, yes. You know, you want many things, you know. People, you know, the mind, want this and want everything, So sometimes we just cannot listen to it all the time. The computer, you know, the chattering box, the chattering computer. So we have to get on with what we want to do. Yeah, that's the point. This afternoon I was also thinking of the refugees and I feel so bad. I feel so sorry for them. I wish I could bring them immediately to somewhere. I wish we have a nation, an island or something, independent. And then we just bring them there and they do what they want. Because I've been to many countries and begging them to accept them. And you know, there is so much bureaucracy. And sometimes bribing and all that. And I hate all this. I'm really tired of this world and the way people work. I don't know how many humanitarian people are left in this world anymore. As soon as you want to help somebody, they want you to help them first. And it's not that it's so necessary, they just want things. Because they think they deserve it, they think they have the right to do it. I hear of people who are brokers, you know, brokers, like real estate brokers and finance brokers, prime banks and all that, brokers, or land brokers, yeah, house brokers. But I never knew there is a national leader broker also. Yeah, political brokers. They sell political heads. For example, if you want to see such and such national head, you know, or political leader, they sell them. They sell them for a certain price. If you want to see them, you have to give them how much? Just because that person has a connection with that political leader, you have to pay the middleman. I never knew there's such broker business in this world. They sell everything, including the president. And the poor president doesn't even know it. They're selling them behind. Or maybe the prime ministers. Or maybe they're willing to be sold. I don't know. Maybe they sell themselves also for a certain price. Maybe for an airplane, a private jet, or something like that. Yeah. It's no big deal, but even then, it's very cheap. To buy some of the political heads, so cheap. $700,000 or $500,000 or $1 million even. Very cheap, huh? How much would you pay for me? Huh? Yes, priceless. When we were walking in the airport yesterday, and many people were looking at us, and they keep asking my disciples, say, this is a queen of which nation? When I was in another part of the world, they asked him, I was in Miami the other day, also for Vietnamese refugees. I hate to tell you all this because nothing has a result. Therefore, I don't tell people. You just have to know, that's all. But I cannot tell you everything in detail because you only know when it's successful. Otherwise, you don't need to know. But since I mentioned it, you can only know that much. It's enough. So I was there and we were bathing, in the sea, just half an hour because I've been working all day, all night on that, and we were a little bit muddle-headed. You have to have fun sometimes to forget all this, and the burden and the pressure of the political issues. When you are with political people, it's different than when you are with spiritual people. It's truly, entirely, completely, 100% different. I wish you never have to deal with them. Not all of them are so nice. Most of them, they want something to promote their interests and to rise their position to a higher level. And in order to do that, they need dollars. Yes. Yeah, therefore, there is a tension, it's tension. It's like you have to give, Just like you go to the temple or the church. If you don't give donations, you feel pressure, even though nobody says anything. Yeah? Or when they go around with the collecting box, if you happen to have no money, you just feel guilty for some reason, I don't know why. Because there's a pressure. When you go into a group of so-called practitioners and they collect money for their group, and you just feel pressure, even though you're just there for a few minutes. You just feel you have to give somehow, That's such a pressure they give you. No need to speak about that. You just feel. And you don't feel relaxed when you're with these kind of people. The same when you're with political or so-called national leaders, brokers, you feel a certain pressure and you don't know how to express it. But it is there, as if you could cut it with knife, now. So after all this, for the first preliminary step, I just couldn't bear it. So I just put on some kind of two pieces of cloth, one here and one there, just to cover my whole body, so that only one shoulder is bare instead of two. Otherwise, people will criticize again, why you bear two shoulders, So this time I bear only one. So maybe I get criticized only half, at least half. So we went to Miami Beach. Nobody knew anyhow, only strangers on the beach. And we swim. And even then, I didn't wear any glamorous clothes. Only, a kind of the thing that you would like, you would use for covering your head, that piece of cloth. And I just tied it on one shoulder. And because I'm worried that it flies around, so I tie another one, just to keep them both in order, so they will not fly. And when I swim, it doesn't open so easily, So that's it. And then everyone asked my disciple, is she a princess or something? Is that not so? Yeah. Anyhow, they asked one of our guys. I don't know if they asked the monk or not. And so Peter said, I cannot tell you. I said, oh, she has so many bodyguards. She must be, no? He said, I cannot tell you. Keep it a mystery. I don't know what they saw on me. The two pieces of cloth, and became the princess overnight on Miami Beach. Anyhow, I went only with the monks and the attendants, the nuns. That's all. No bodyguards, really. I don't know how they saw them as bodyguards. They must look very fierce and serious. Overprotective or something. Anyhow, that was that. I was a princess in Miami. And when I was in another place, where was that? Another place, I suddenly became a queen, you know. The level rise so rapidly. I don't know how to take it, you know. It would be nice if we practice. Hey, we just talk about you. Yeah. It would be nice if we could just become a kind of a bodhisattva on Miami Beach, and then when we come to New York airport, we become Buddha. It would be fast, huh? Yes. Yes. Just like the way I rise from princess to queen, you know. Very fast from Miami to New York airport. So fast. Just a few hours fly and you became queen. So fast. If you practice the Kuan Yin method and you became Buddha so fast, you know, it would be nice, eh? Just you take a bath, take a swim in Miami Beach, and you're a bodhisattva. And when you don some clothes and walk into New York airport, you become Buddha. It would be nice, huh? So that's what it is, yeah? Mm. We don't want to become queen of one nation, right? Mm. We want to be the one with God, yeah? Yes. King of the universe. What is the use, the value of becoming a queen of one nation? It's nothing really, huh? It's nothing. We don't aim for that small job. But actually when I was working for the Vietnamese refugees and when I had to humble myself from door to door and nobody talked to deaf ears and all that, and so many problems and so much bribery, and I was truly, seriously thinking maybe I have to make a nation for them, make our own law and bring them in anytime. And I was really thinking like that. Only then I was pushed, into such thinking. Otherwise, I would never dream of that because it's so much trouble, And you have to establish many things. And I don't know if we can run a nation. But for us, it's no problem, huh? We don't need to run, huh? If, for example, if we have a nation of our own, or vegan, meditating, no problem, no need to run. Everybody runs themselves. Run to my office. And we run together. Yeah, it would be nice, huh? But if we have a nation, we just take them, huh? How many can we take? Many, yeah? We work and then each one take care of one refugee. We have too much. Too much manpower and too much finance for that. If we take only one, no problem. But just in this world, they make so many problems. They don't allow us to do that. Otherwise, our disciples take one person, no problem. Even all the Haitian people or the African, we take them all. No discrimination.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan, is a world-renowned spiritual teacher, humanitarian, and artist. To learn more about her compassionate life and teachings, please visit suprememastertv.com/master.
Pains arising in hell arrived at because of the murder of living creatures cannot be extinguished by any means except endurance. Then give up the killing of living creatures and practice one system of ethics by which you will undoubtedly attain happiness in birth after birth. Salaka Purusa Sutra, Jainism.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Nature-loving viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode titled Compassion for the Overseas or Vietnamese Refugees Longing for a Home, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Eternal Waters, selections from Love and Death by Sri Aurobindo, vegetarian, on Words of Wisdom right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming.
Being vegan, having peace, doing good deeds, life is a feast.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Chương trình của chúng tôi cung ứng nhiều ngôn ngữ. Xin xem suprememastertv.com/schedule và suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.